have that problem in the school. Probably they meet their fellow schoolmates in the school. Do you get me right? Probably in the school they have a friend, or they have friends that will lure them to start smoking. They have friends. What do you think?
Yeah, peer pressure can be at the school as well.
In so many ways.
Yes, we can have peer pressure at school, in the community. Okay, so now when we talk about the community,
Yes.
as you said, the neighbors.
Yes.
Okay, a child, for instance, in a compound house, a child who always sees the neighbors' children going for parties, going to nightclub here and there, will also want to join. And you could tell that that child is not really associating him or herself with those people, because they may say that as for you there, you are Kolo, as for you there, you are this. So because of that, he also, or she wants to join them, so that at least he or she will have some kind of belongings. You see this? Aha. Now in the school too, as for the school, it's very serious. It's very serious, because in a class, when a boy begins to smoke, we can tell that about half of the boys in the class may also end up smoking. Why am I saying that? One, the child or that student in the class will lure the friends, telling them that now if you smoke or if you take weed, for instance, it will open your brain. When you study, when you learn, everything will become clear. And those students who are naive, those students who are curious and want to try, will fall for that. Now talking about the girls, so the same thing. For instance, a girl comes to school and then she starts buying things, buy biscuits, buy drinks. Then the colleagues will be asking, hey, so Akosia, where did you get this money? Where did you get all that money? Because we know your parents, when you are coming to school, they give you this, they give you that. Then such girl will say, oh, today or yesterday I went to Bakweku's house and he did this, he did that, and gave me this amount of money. So those girls who also want to be living or spending that kind of lifestyle in the school would follow such girl. Yes.
You follow such girl, that is definitely the child.
Yes, exactly.
Join them. Yeah. That is fine. Yes, I like what you're saying right now. You're helping us to understand that peer pressure is not just only from the home. It's community, it also our school. It's in every angle. You can, if the child is not strong. So what do you think? What advice can you give to parents to enable their children to be strong concerning the scripture, concerning the religions? Do you think the parents have to build their children to be strong and counsel them in such thing that it might come their way?
Yes.
What advice, what do you think parents should do concerning to help the children stay out of or stop peer pressure?
Yes. So the advice that I would give parents is that whenever they open up to their kids, their children, they shouldn't frighten them. They shouldn't threaten them in such a way that their kids can't get closer to them. Some fathers are so aggressive that even when the kids hear that daddy is saying, they'll start panicking. They will be so much afraid not to even get closer to their dad because of the way you shout or the way you react towards them. I just want parents to give their kids the free will to get closer to them so the kids can share ideas. The children can share their problems with them because you brought them into this world and then you are far older than them. You know the negative side and you know the positive side. So when a child is facing this kind of problems, like a friend luring him or her into drinking, alcoholism, smoking, prostitution, yes, if I may put it that way, you, the mother or the father, you can advise your child, oh, my daughter, my son, drinking is not good for your health at this age. School education is so important to you, so you need to focus on your education. You see the amount I'm paying, your school fees is so expensive, so you need to focus on your studies. whenever you are, maybe you don't have a book in school, you need to tell me, I'll buy it for you. Whenever your friend asks you to go out with them or try to smoke, try to take alcohol, dress in a way that people will talk about in a bad manner, just come and tell me and I'll go to the school and report. Or you tell them we have a place called Akwalaboni school. If you start talking to your children, and then maybe you seeing their behaviors. If maybe at first your child used to be obedient, your child used to be so respectful. Whenever you talk to her, he or she, they listen to you. But you could see that it will get to a time when you are talking to your child, you see that even their body language, the attitude he or she will give you will just shock you. You ask yourself, why my daughter has changed? So when you see such things, as parents, you need to get like them closer to you and then ask them questions. What is happening? What have I done? Have I done something wrong that is making you like live this kind of life? So if the child is able to open up and share their ideas to you, you need to talk to them or go to the school, talk with their class teachers, so that they will get engaged with your children, so that they will become like better people in future for the whole nation. Yeah,
for the society. They'll be the better children for the society. Thank you so much. And I think children and parents have to inculcate what Proverbs chapter 13 verse 20 have stated. Because there's nothing we can do in this world without reading the scripture. Yes. If you're a Christian, you refer to scripture. If you're a Muslim, you refer to Quran. You used to train your children. Inculcate Proverbs chapter 13 verse 20 in their mind and in their soul. That says that, and I quote, that a good child mingles, dwells in the midst of good children. Yes. If you mingle in the midst of the stupid one, that child becomes stupid. And that also made us to understand that a good child makes the parents' heart rejoice at all times for them to be able to acquire all the blessings for them. So parents should learn how to share scriptures to their children. It will help. Though it's not easy, but it's the best. Yes. I don't know, do you have anything to say? I will be happy if you can add something. Is there anything you think it's important to talk about here concerning this issue?
Yes. Now I'll look at it from 3 different perspectives. I'll talk about the school. Now, if we can overcome peer pressure in the school, then the school and the teachers should create a conducive environment that is safe, environment that is open to the children, so that they can feel free and communicate and express themselves and tell or say whatever that is bothering them, because they will have it in mind that the kind of relationship I have with my teacher, if I say this, I'm not going to receive any judgment or punishment for that. So this is what the school can do. Okay. Then in the community, children who are going through peer pressure, okay, now the effect is very so large. Yesterday, before I said that, yesterday I was going home from Lungwa and I got to this bank, Fidelity Bank. Okay. I saw young girls standing there, and the way they have dressed, it tells you that they are into some kind of things, and most of them are there because of peer pressure. Yes. Okay,
you mean those sex sellers?
Yes.
Sex hawkers?
Yes. Most of them are there because of peer pressure, and also issues or problems at home. Now, talking about the ways or how to deal with it in the community, children who are going through peer pressure can seek counseling from responsible adults, adults who are responsible and will give a positive results.
But these children will not just go to adults and say, advise me. So you need to tell the adults when they see children going through waywardly or doing some things that are not really right. Actually, children going waywardly, you call them and get to know why they're doing this. Because I've come across a child of 13 years. She was a sex hawker. Okay, I got close to her. I began to find out that she was doing this out of peer pressure. You understand? So, like what you're saying, I think. What do you think?
Well, some We have some children, they are ready to tell or say what is bothering them. Yes, we have a lot of them.